someone.
Hey everybody, and welcome back to Crafting Made Easy. For this tutorial, I will be doing different techniques with UV resin using the alphabet mold. My other alphabet mold video did get a lot of views on it. However, I did realize once I posted it and everything and looked back at it, the beginning was fast forwarded, so my voice was kind of distorted. I do apologize for that, but the technique and everything was inside the video. So you still got the information that was needed. Anyway, for this video, like I said, I'm going to do a few techniques with the UV resin. And you can get UV resin from Amazon. That's where I purchased this from, and I believe it was 20 something a bottle. You get 200 grams. This bottle has lasted me quite a while. I've used it since November. I have not used it in alphabet molds. I've used it on different other projects. So for the alphabet molds, I do think it will use up a lot. So if you choose to go this route, you can. What I like about using the UV resin is that it cures pretty quickly. You don't have to wait overnight like you do with the epoxy. I rarely have any bubbles or any issues with the UV resin, and you can cure it in the sun, or you can use a UV lamp. So I have a UV lamp. The only thing about the molds is that they have to be clear. So you can only use it with clear molds. Otherwise, it won't penetrate through because the light will not be able to get through the molds. All right, I think I've said everything that I needed to say about the UV resin. For this particular video, I'll be using alcohol inks, which are my fave to use with any project, and glitter. I got this glitter. This is called Aquaberry. It is a holographic glitter. I got this from Mr. Nola's Glitter, and then some mica powder. I got this from, surprisingly, Walmart. They had like a whole bunch of different packets: purple, yellow, pink, blue, I want to say green, and it was like 10 in a pack for like, they were on clearance. So I want to say they were like 50 cents or something like that. So I picked up like all of them and just put them in these little bottles here. But you can use any type of mica powder. You can buy mica powder from Amazon. You can buy mica powder from anyone selling glitter. I'm not sure about Joann's or Michael's. I haven't looked in there for any mica powder. But just, you know, do some research and you should be able to find mica powder if that's what you want to use. So let's get started. Let me get my gloves because I am messy. And I wanted to do something with vinyl that I saw recently. And it was inspired Louis. I will tell you that weeding that was a pain in the ass. And I did end up stopping weeding it. So, but I just wanted to kind of show you what you could do if you wanted to do it. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is put some UV resin in here. Alright. And how much is in there? Less than, that might be about 5. Yeah, I think it's about 5. I'm going to put this one, as you know, or this is metallic blue. So this is my first time using this one. I'm going to have to punch a hole in it. And punching these can get messy. Oh, no, it's open. Okay. So, the only thing I hate about the marabou ones is that they're messy. Ugh. Alright, but I'm going to put a little blue in here, a little metallic blue. And I'm going to put my favorite color, Caribbean, in there. And if you watch my other videos, you know where I'm going with this because I love the beach. So I'm going to see if I can do a beach type theme using the UV resin in an alphabet mold. You know I always forget my popsicle sticks. So, alright, so I'm just going to stir it up. I need another cup because I'm going to put a little sand. I'm going to put a little bit more UV resin. Put a little sand. And if this is your first time watching any of my videos, thank you. Welcome to my channel. If you're watching this and you're not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Hit the notification bell to be notified when I drop new videos, because I'm trying to get back on task. I finally got my computer, and so I'm able to edit pretty easily once I get it down packed, because I'm typically used to working with Windows computers. But I have a Mac now, so I'm trying to get used to it. But I'm going to start rolling these out maybe like 2 or 3 a week. So hit that notification bell to be notified. All right, so I'm going to put the sand in here. And if you've watched my other videos and you've come back to watch it, thank you for the support. I really appreciate it. I'm just going to use all of this up. Alright. So we have that. And put some little seashells in there. I got the seashells from Amazon. My sand is rolling. I don't really want my sand to roll. Plugged in. Make sure you plug in your UV lamp. Come on. Alright. And I got this one off of Amazon. It was pretty inexpensive. And I'm telling you, this stuff cures quickly, because already, like, the UV lamp is in the way, so I can't show you, but it's already hard. Look. Already. And it hasn't even been 120 seconds. So when you go to do it, make sure you have everything in the spot that you want it in. I had to put a little bit more in there, because I didn't really have it rolled to the way I wanted to be rolled, and it's already like cured. And I have a little sun coming into this window too, so time is of the essence, because it's like getting it. So you do have to kind of move fast, especially if you're working in a area where sunlight is, because this stuff will harden up and start curing pretty fast. The bad thing about it is it is quite expensive, so, or it can get expensive, especially if you have a lot of projects to do and everything. It can get kind of pricey, so just keep that in mind. And as you see, it's not even filling up the whole, here we go, thing. I'll put some more shells in there, because shells just aren't at the bottom. Alright, so there we go for that one. Pretty, make sure I clean that up. Alright, and I'm gonna just start it. So that one is pretty much done. Like, that is the beauty of the UV resin. Like, it doesn't take long at all for it to cure up. Like, it is legit already hard, y'all, and the timer hasn't even went off yet. Let's see. The next one I'm gonna do is a second alcohol ink, but I'm going to add some vinyl to it. So letter. I might do the K. All right, so I'm just using a little black alcohol ink. This one is, I can't see what the name, I think this is Ranger alcohol ink. I got this from Michael's. And it is like really black. Look at that. Ooh, ooh, that's sexy. All right. Mars black, so it is black. It's a long 120 seconds. So I'm ready to do the next one. Let's see. I want to do a letter that is going to fill up and I don't have to refill it. So maybe the L. Maybe I'll do the L. Okay, so that's done for that one. Look at that. Already done. Alright, so we're going to do the L. Let's hope I don't have too much. Yeah, let's do the L. And like I said, the beauty of using this is you don't have to worry about bubbles. You see your results right away. Yeah, I still got some left over. Ooh, that L is sexy. You don't have to worry about any really big bubbles or anything like that. Now I do see a little bit of bubbles. I'm just trying to fill it up a little bit more. All right. Let's see, because I can still see the top lid, so I just want to make sure it won't be sunken in. All right, that should be good. Okay. So I see some bubbles, but not a lot like I would with epoxy. So, and I don't even know if this will work the same way. Just using my torch. Someone said use the heat gun. I don't have a lot of good luck with the heat gun in any epoxy or the resin. So I typically don't use the heat gun. Especially on my tumblers. I find that when I use the heat gun, it moves my epoxy and it kind of leaves it lumpy. So I've tried to stay away from using the heat gun with my epoxy. But if you have good luck using a heat gun with your stuff, I say go straight forth and conquer. I like to use the torch. Some things, like some molds, I'm going to have another video with another mold. It is recommended that you don't use heat or anything like that to pop the bubbles. When you use molds like that, you can always use like a lighter to kind of go over it gently to pop the bubbles. Because some of the handmade molds can deteriorate with heat or anything like that. So if you purchase a handmade mold and it says that, try not to use any heat on it because it can mess up your mold and you won't have it for as long as you would like to have it for. So we're just kind of waiting for this to finish. And while that's doing that, let me set up the next one. That should be enough. And this is the mica. And I'm just using different techniques to show you that you can do different things with the UV resin. It doesn't just have to be clear, or it doesn't have to just be alcohol inks. It can be glitter. It can be different elements. You don't just have to use it to cover up something. You can use it for different things. All right, so that's done. Going to put this one. Let's use the tea. And it cures in this particular bottle, cures in 2 to 4 minutes. Sun, it takes 20 minutes. So follow the instructions on your particular brand. Alright. I'm trying to scrape all of this out. Alright, somebody driving by with the music up. Hope that's not in my video. Alright, I'm sorry. I'm trying to get every little piece out of here so it can fill up. Alright, so that's the tea, and that is with the mica, and that looks really pretty. Alright, so we're going to do... Uh-oh, did I drop something? I sure did. Shoot. Alright, so somehow I spilled it. Alright, so I'm just going to put both of them back in there. And you can keep doing it. You won't burn or ruin the epoxy. I'm not the epoxy, the resin. Alright, and then the last one, the glitter. Uh-oh. Alright, wipe this off. Alright, and we're going to fill this one up. It does have a little, not sure. So if you can see in there, it has little tiny bubbles, just a few, not even, is maybe about 20 bubbles in there. So probably if I let it sit for a little bit, let me see if I can. It's not doing it. Okay, so I'm just, probably if you let it sit in there for a little bit, they'll go away. But I'm hoping if I put the glitter in there, it'll go away. Ooh, that glitter is so freaking pretty. Y'all see that glitter? Oh my God. Oh, I'm making a mess. All right. Oh my God, this glitter is so pretty. All right, popsicle stick, popsicle stick. Oh my God. That is flipping pretty, y'all. Oh, that's so pretty. Ooh, that thing pretty. Let's see where we're gonna put it at. Alrighty. Like I said, this is my first time doing this with the molds. Well, not the molds, but the alphabet molds, I should say. I just wanted to see how they would turn out. And so far, so good. Oh no. Alright, I don't have enough for my end. Alright. Epoxy can be expensive too, but you get way more use out of epoxy versus using the UV resin. So I don't know. After we finish, I'll let you know what I feel about using this versus UV. I mean epoxy. I'm just trying to mix that in there. Because I did not have enough for the end. And it looks like it still might be not enough. It looks like it's going to be concave. Alright, these molds eat up a lot of epoxy. I mean, yeah, epoxy and UV. Alright, so that's all I'm putting in that one because I'm not going to keep filling it all the way up. Alright, so it's under the UV lamp. So that leaking. So I'm not sure if you can see where I was trying to pull it up. It started leaking. The T is good. The W is solid. Like that is solid. Okay. I didn't have to put that underneath the light again or anything like that. So that one came out really good. The N. Let me just be careful because I'm not sure. The N on the bottom, it looks like it could be, I don't want to pull it out too much. Let me see. Because I want to put it back in there. But you see the bottom didn't really get a lot of UV light on there. So I'm going to put that one back in and I'm going to flip it. The T, like I said, let me just make sure. Here, the T on the top of it looks like it's still a little wet. So the top of the T looks a little wet. I'm not going to pull out the R, and I was trying to pull out the L, and it started spilling. So I think it's because these colors are darker, because the W did good. The W is fine. The W is fine. So I think that because it was darker colors, the UV didn't penetrate it all the way fully. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put the W back in there just so, yeah, I mean, it's fine. But I'm going to flip it over and hope nothing falls out or anything, since I've been over here pulling it and whatnot. So what I'm going to do is flip it and then UV the back of it. And I'm going to do that for all of them. Well, the W is going to get it because the N's getting it. So I'm going to do it for all of them, and then I'm going to see if that works. Okay, so let's talk about these letters. All right, so the R, when I flipped it, I guess something oozed out. So the paper got stuck on there. And the first time I don't use a silicone mat and paper, it got on there. So it's kind of messed up on the front. But the back, let me show you. Well, let me talk about this L. So the L, it oozed out in the front. So whatever was from the back, if you can see, it has a hole in it. So it's no real point of continuing to, I mean, I could fill it up. You could put some more resin in there, fill it up, and then actually sit it underneath the lamp as is to get that in there, or you can sit it out in the sun. I'm not going to keep playing with it. It's not like epoxy where it's toxic and, you know, you can't breathe it in and all that other crap. But I'm not going to keep playing with it or wasting any more of my UV resin. I'm just kind of wanting to test it out and see. I think it's because the color is so dark that it's not really penetrating it all the way through because it's black dye. So just keep that in mind if you're doing keychains and you want to use UV resin, use light colors. I think that is the problem because the T came out fine. The T came out fine. The N, even though it did have a dark glitter, well, I mean, the glitter is not that dark, so I just have to clean up the sides. But you can still, I didn't mix the clear in very well, but you can, where that's at, that's the clear. But the N came out fine, so that's good. The W, I already showed you that when that came out right on the first go, and that has seashells, sand, all of that good stuff in there, but it's a light color, so it just has to kind of be cleaned up. And it's bumpy because when I pushed the sand up, it kind of rolled over because it was already hard, as you saw, and then the seashell kind of poked up a little bit, but that's about it. Other than that, it's fine, it's good to go. The R, because it has black in there, again, let's see, here we go. The R has the concave in it the same way that the L does. And I want to say it's because it is the black dye, because the black areas are still kind of soft, but where I have the clear at, you probably can't see it, but where I have the clear, it's hard. It's not soft. It's cured. But where the black is still soft. So it needs to go underneath the lamp or be put in the sun. But I want to say it's because it's black. It's black, and it's really, really dark. Like, it's Mars black. So I think it's because it's not penetrating. So it does say, yeah, when using a large amount of resin, please try curing it layer by layer to prevent shrinkage. But it hasn't shrunk. It's just not curing, and it's because it's dark. But it does say make sure your resin mold is clear, otherwise UV light may not penetrate it. So the mold is clear, but the dye is not clear. So that's probably why it did not get through to it and clear it up. You can, like you do epoxy, put a hole in it, put a keychain in it, make a key ring. I mean, these colors worked very well. These two did have to go under again. But these two went under again, and I did it maybe 3 or 4 times, and they still didn't come out right. So that was just a little quick tutorial. Oh, I didn't. Let me turn it off. I'm sorry, y'all. Show you what to do with the I forgot all about this vinyl decal. I was so busy trying to get that. But that was the purpose of me doing the black, because I wanted the white Louis decal onto the black, but it didn't come out right. So I'll probably just do a different tutorial with regular epoxy and show you that way, and then I'll play around with the decal and I won't give up on it, because I'm trying to tell you that it really worked my nerves trying to weed this thing. But all you'll do is basically put the vinyl decal on there, put some more epoxy or resin, UV resin on it to cure it up, and then you'll be good to go. But I'll do a fuller video on that with epoxy and using the black dye, so it'll show up right. Anyway, that is the end of this video. If you like the content in this video, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. If you have any questions, or you want to see a special video, or you want to do something different, just let me know down there in the comments below. I do appreciate everybody's comment, even not so nice comments, but whatever. Like, people are going to be people, and people are going to do what they do. It doesn't affect me at any rate. So keep doing you. Keep commenting. Keep watching my videos. Like I said, I'm going to start putting up more videos in the week. Different things I see, different things I want to try, or I may kind of think about and like, okay, let me see if they'll work. This is something I was like, let me see if it'll work. And I mean, for the most part, it did kind of work. I probably won't use UV resin to make my keychains. I'll probably just use the regular epoxy way, because I know that unless I put too much or too little resin in there, that it won't cure. But for the most part, I know it will cure. I know what the outcome will be. I won't have to use that much product. I still have a lot in here still, but you just use too much to make a mold like this. And especially if you have a lot of letters, you'll probably use more than a bottle or 2 bottles. And that, like I said, can get expensive, because those are not cheap at all. The UV resin is not cheap at all. Epoxy, you can use a lot of epoxy. However, it comes in bigger batches, So, and it's not as costly as UV resin. So I will just continue to stick to my epoxy when I do my alphabet molds. And if I want to do like something acrylic, like I did with the whole seashell thing, the keychain, if you haven't seen that video, go ahead and watch that one. I will put it at the end of the video to tag it. I'll use it for that, things like that, and covering up decals and stuff on like if I have something like this or a different mold, I'll use it to kind of cover it up versus using mixing up more epoxy and stuff like that. So for like little projects, I'll use the UV resin, but I don't think I'll be using it to do like my alphabets or anything like that. If you do try this out, let me know how it turns out. I do believe once I hit 1,000 subscribers, I will open up a Facebook crafting group so you can share your ideas and share I can share pictures, you can share pictures, we can collaborate, because I do enjoy helping people. I do enjoy trying different things to see if it'll work out. I am going to try to do the Dollar Tree cup again. Someone said try using polyacrylic, so I'm going to try it out, and I'm going to show you if it works or not. I like testing out new things and seeing if it works, and if it doesn't work, I'll let you know. If it does work, I'll let you know that too. So either way, I will be bringing new stuff to the video, to this channel, and I hope you just stick by me. Again, thank you for everyone who has taken the time to subscribe to my channel and watch my videos, and even take the time to comment underneath them. I do appreciate you. And until next time, peace.